Daniel, how are you doing, mate? Thanks for your time.
Oh,
Where
good,
are
man.
you? Where are you at the moment?
Just in the lobby,
Okay, how long have you been there? Not in the lobby,
just
but how long
outside.
have you been
Just
over
came
there?
down for this.
Okay, cool. What have you been up to? Like, what have the last couple of weeks been like as we're sort of approaching fight week and the big one?
Well, well, today I just come back from the gym. Just had a workout and just staying loose, staying loose.
How are you enjoying it being away and like the build up for sort of such a big night? Does it feel any different
Yeah.
to the other fights you've had and the other biggies you've had?
No, someone else. Yeah, go on.
What's it been like in comparison to the build up to other fights? Have you felt a difference? Felt any different?
It's not really. It just it's really up to me. I think how I make this fight turn out. But no, preparation's gone well. I've just added new things and just worked hard really. Same
It's
as always.
it's been a bit, obviously you've had a bit of time now to gel with Shane. If you
Yeah.
like a longer opportunity to really try and make it happen. Have you been feeling, or how have you managed to sort of gauge the difference? Have you been feeling a difference? Have you noticed anything, or is it just sort of naturally flowed in?
I think it's down to just practice in the gym. We've been in the gym working together for a while now, a good few months, and I'm just want to just get in there and deliver now. It's been a bit frustrating, just the waiting and just the you just have to be patient in this game, and that's all we've done. And now we've just time to deliver.
Just wanted to ask you as well. I know you grew up watching a lot of old tapes, like your dad would show you old tapes of like Tyson and stuff like that. Can you remember seeing Don King around? Like, you remember that sort of is that figure, the iconic figure of Don
Great
King
to
in
see
those old tapes? What's that?
Don King.
Yeah. What's it like to be fighting on one of his promotions now, or as a joint promoter? And it must be quite surreal.
Yeah, I mean, doing business with him now is crazy, but yeah, this is how this boxing world is a small world, when you're in it at this level, and just can't wait for the opportunity to, get in there, perform, and deliver. He's gonna, obviously gonna have a lot of lyrics to say, so I'm looking forward to it.
Nice one, cheers, mate. See you next week.
Yeah.
Hey Dan, how are you?
Oh, good.
Yeah, good. Thanks for joining us. Obviously, second fight in the US now. Last fight was out there. Just hoping you could tell us a bit. How about the first time you fought in the US? How did you find it compared to home? Did you settle in fine?
I think it's good to fight over here. To win over the American audience. That really makes you popular and well known. This is where it's at, and I can't wait to go in there and deliver.
I know some fighters aren't too bothered about watching too much footage of their opponent, and they like to leave it to their team. Are you someone that likes to watch footage yourself?
Not really. I'll get in there and see what he's like. You can see all the tapes and everything, but just to be in there with him and see what he's all about, it will be very interesting.
Daniel, in your gym at the McGuigan gym, there's a lot of good big men in there. Yourself, Chris Billum-Smith, Lawrence Okoli. I'm just wondering how much in-house sparring you guys actually do, and how much of it is actually brought in for you in a camp like this.
Well, I've had some sparring brought in, 2 guys. Yeah, it's been some long rounds in the gym. I've gotten through it. I've just made it through, and now I'm just really want to get it done, finish the job.
I've seen you say you want to make a statement in this fight. You want to finish it in devastating fashion. Is it what you've seen in him that makes you confident in that? Is it about how you're feeling in yourself?
Go on. What did you say?
I said you said you wanted to make a big statement in this fight. You want to finish it in devastating fashion. Is that more what you've seen in him, or how you're feeling in yourself?
I think it's how I make the fight turn out. Really, it's up to me to go in there. On paper, it's the biggest fight in my life. So, I'm not taking anything for granted, but I think I'll go in there and do a job in devastating fashion, and deliver and show what I'm all about.
All right, Daniel. Thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Daniel, how happy are you that you've already kind of had a fight in America to kind of get those pre-America fight nerves out of the way, if you like?
What did you say?
You've obviously fought in America already now. How happy
Yeah.
are you that you got to do that before this fight, obviously being the big one?
Yeah, that was good. It was a warm up, that fight. It was good to go out there and just we went over there and had a taste of what it was like, and now I'm back for more. And this is a big one, so I'm looking forward to it. It's world title fight, biggest fight of my life, and I want to show them what I've got.
Could you imagine being out in America for a few more fights in your career as well? You seem to be liking it.
Well, they've been sending me aboard, so we'll see where they send us next.
What are you? Sorry, what was that?
UK one. We're going to be in London. Worry about that.
What did you say?
Back to London, win this and come back.
That's good to hear. One more thing also, what do you currently make of the heavyweight talent? Obviously at the top, there's Usyk, who has the super WBA world title. What do you make of his upcoming fight with Anthony Joshua, the rematch?
Well, this fight right here, for me, puts me in a good position for the winner of that fight. It's going to be a good fight. Honestly, I hope AJ wins it.
Would you be happy to go straight into this fight and, as Frank said, in the UK, potentially fight the winner of that?
Yeah, definitely. I think that's a great fight to make. I've got to get through Trevor first, so one step at a time. But that's a great fight.
And Frank, you'd be happy to, of course, make that as well.
Yeah, but I agree with what Daniel said. Of course, we'd be happy. He's in the business of big fights. This is the fight for Daniel that's going to establish him, absolutely establish him both sides of the pond, and more importantly, is gets him in the position when all this heavyweight thing all shakes out with Joshua, Usyk, and see where time goes if he comes back. Then he'll be in a fantastic position. He wins this, he's in a fantastic position, and whoever is the WBA champion will have to defend against him. And that's what it's all been about, getting there. And he's, as you said earlier, it's all been about patience. I mean, this has been on and off and messed around for a long time now. But sometimes you've got to bite the bullet and get on with it. And that's done, and he's in the position he's in now. So hopefully it's all going to go well. He had a problem getting out. His plane got diverted because of a storm. So was it to Washington?
Yeah.
So he didn't have.
Did you hear about that?
But it is what it is.
Top man, thank you.
Daniel, can I jump in? A couple of things. First of all, how much do you think you came on for the experience of the Joe Joyce fight? That's 18 months down the road now, and you've moved on a lot as a fighter since then. Do you think, looking back, that whole experience helped you?
No, I learned a lot after the Joe fight. I learned a lot of my lessons, and I think I've moved on. I'm a new man now, so all you guys are going to be witnessing that. So, yeah, I'm ready.
And obviously, being in Miami's got a great, as you'd know from following heavyweights, a certain young Cassius Clay won his heavyweight title there. Do you get a feeling of history there when you're walking around?
No, I can feel it. It's a good energy out here. I can feel, the power coming through, and yeah, the speed. I'm looking good. I'm feeling good.
Excellent. And how long were you diverted for to Washington? How late did you get out because of that?
Well, if you've heard, it was a night. We stayed a night over in Washington, and got the plane the next day. It's a bit of drama. It's all an adventure, though, isn't it?
Excellent. Cheers, Dan. Speak to you later.
Hey, Daniel. How you doing? Jake Donovan with Boxing Scene.
Oh, good.
I appreciate this. So I wanted to ask, how surprised were you with the purse bid that Don King put up and pretty much the generous payday that's going to go in your pocket for this fight?
It was great. Don King really wanted to stage this fight, so he's got what he wanted, and it's it's great to make it, and I've got what I wanted from a young kid, having a dream of winning the world title. This is it. So now I just want to go in there and deliver.
Got it. So with the win, I don't doubt Frank's brilliance in trying to get you the winner of Usyk and Joshua, but the WBA has been known to play a lot of games. So with that in mind, are you prepared to stay busy and knowing that the other heavyweights are going to be targeting you?
Yeah, that's what you wanted. This is what you wanted in this game, and you win titles, and down the line that fight will happen hopefully. And first I got to get through Trevor, and get in there and show him what I'm all about.
Got it. And then finally, I know you're there for business. I know you're there to knock out Trevor Bryan, but what is the most Miami thing that you plan to do while you're down there?
I think just enjoy the atmosphere, being in the gyms, training in the gyms. It's a Cuban part of town, so it's nice to mix it up and see how they do that. Every man does his thing a bit different, so seeing how they do it it's quite eye-opening.
He's going out with Don Johnson on his boat.
Don Johnson. I definitely recommend a little Havana while you're down there. After, maybe for your after party. Hey, best of luck next week, Daniel. Looking forward to seeing you.
Nice one.
All right.